Okay, so I have not been doing much these past few days, just spending a lot of time on the internet. It's been raining out anyway, I can't really do a lot outside. It's just constant rain. But I'd rather have this than the 20-degree weather in Wisconsin, Rice Lake, Wisconsin. This Tillamook area is just fertile. I can understand why the like welfare system is supposedly better, because it's a self-sustaining land. I was in the museum a little bit learning about the Indians before the English people came. Of course, the Indians were wiped out by four diseases. Okay. And they went from 2,000 in about 1806 to about 200 in the 1860s. But they were self-subsistent. They lived entirely off the land, and could be like what's that word? Just like they established themselves in one area and didn't really get out and move much. They weren't very mobile because they didn't need to be. They could live in the immediate area because it constantly replenished itself enough where they could live their lifestyle that kept them in place. And then the diseases started to wipe them out, I guess, when the white people came. But after the Indians were pretty much wiped out, and it sounded like there were no wars, no contracts or anything. It was just straight disease that wiped out the Salish. There were also some flatheads here too, which apparently they were stopping that practice of the head flattening, but that would cause some serious issues. But the Indians declined, and then the white settlers came in and brought their cows and stuff, and then they were producing enough milk, but this area is tough. It was tough to transport their fresh produce into say Portland and stuff, because if you look on the map, there's quite a rocky terrain that's difficult. That was difficult for them. And in fact, even today, there's only really one road that goes from Portland to here. There's just no network of roads that go through that mountainous, hilly, rocky terrain. I'm kind of familiar with it because I went through it coming from the north to the south. It's pretty hilly and rocky. It's beautiful to look at. It's like the land just got folded in. It got pushed in and it folded. It's amazing. It's mostly a park right now. They haven't really done much with it. They probably cut down all the trees, and then after that turned it into a park. I don't believe there's any old growth forest in there. You know, with your 2,000-year-old trees and stuff, they're over 100 feet tall easily and all that. But yeah, this area is very seemingly self-sustaining, and I mean I can understand. There's just I just noticed this didn't come from any like grocery store. This came from Snap Food Bank, and their apples. It was this bag. I finished them. I was cutting them up and putting them in my cereal. I don't normally do that. Now I want to buy apples and cut them up and put them in my cereal. But this bag is exclusively with the food bank. So yeah, Oregon does offer the benefits there with food, because it's very self-sustaining.